Just 2 weeks ago, WAGITU TSADE was preparing for her son Zinawi's operation. He was born with a cleft lip, which has affected his ability to drink milk and along with it, his health. But just days before they were due to return to Mekelle, the capital of Ethiopia's northern Tigray region, the situation changed dramatically.
When we were due to go back for his last checkup before the operation, the fighting started. All the roads were blocked and we couldn't get to Mekelle. People were being killed and there were bombs being dropped, so I fled with him and my family. Now we can't even get a doctor to check on him. We can't even get him his vaccination, let alone have hope he'll get an operation here.
The family now resides at this refugee camp in Al-Fashaga in Sudan's Gadarif state. There are more than 15,000 Ethiopian refugees here, in what was once a largely uninhabited area. Thousands more Ethiopians have fled to neighbouring Kassala state to escape the fighting in Tigray. BEREKTE ALAYU and her 2 children are some of them. Her infant son has been suffering from breathing problems and she says she's been struggling to get him the care he needs.
He has one blocked nose and doesn't feed except from a bottle. But I don't have formula for him because we escaped fighting in my Kadra in Ethiopia and came here. And the health center here doesn't have formula, so I'll have to go looking around for that, but I don't know where I'll get the money from.
The camp has only one health center to cater for the thousands of children here. Mothers wait for their turn to have their children seen by doctors. Many children exposed to the horrors of conflict in the first years of their lives. According to UNICEF, 40% of the refugees arriving in Sudan are children. Some have been separated from their families and the process of tracking them has started. Others have arrived with malnutrition because of the days they spent walking with no food. And all have been affected by the conflict in Tigray in a way that will likely impact their childhood. The UN's Children's Agency says that restricted access and the ongoing communication blackout in the Tigray region have left an estimated 2.3 million children in need of humanitarian assistance. And as more and more refugees arrive in Sudan, there's rising concern over their future.
Remember, this is the time schools have started. Children will actually miss this year's school. And most of those children we saw yesterday at Hamdayat are school age. Unfortunately, they will not have school this year. So we have to actually come up with alternative learning programs already within the next month or 2. We're hoping the crisis will stop in Ethiopia, the fighting will stop, and these children will be able to go back home. But if that's not the case, we have to be in place to support them.
WAGITU says she hopes the conflict ends soon so that she can return back home with her family. She says she wants her child to be operated on, but more importantly, wants him to grow up with no memories of the horror that's forced her and her family to leave their lives behind and seek refuge here in Sudan. Hiba Morgan, Al Jazeera, Al-Fashaga, Gadarif State.